need to party. And if you look really closely, you can see that Irma has forgotten her glasses this week, so Reese has to put her contacts on. So now it's time for some news headlines from Irma
and commentary from Parody. Our main news this week: Prime Minister David Cameron has finally allowed everyone to see his tax return, all because he made a family offshore investment sound more sneaky than it actually was. I don't understand. I mean, isn't offshore like the seaside?
No, it's a bit silly really, because it's like that bit in Mr. Bean, you know, when Mr. Bean gets off the plane and he pretends he's got a gun, and then he hasn't really got a gun, but he pretends he's got a gun, and it makes all of the security people chase him through the airport. That's a bit like what David Cameron has done this week. See, Cameron was a bit silly, because his daddy set up this company, which is really nice, and when people says to him, so what's about this company, he just says, well, so what? But instead he said, oh, mind your own business, it's mine, it's not nice. And that was a bit silly, because everybody says, we pays you, so he is supposed to know your business. And he says, oh, okay then. And it's taken such a long time, it's just been a bit silly, really, a bit silly. The company was based offshore, which is a bit silly really, because if you're going to invest in a company, you want to be sure about it really.
It's still a bit confusing. It's very taxing.
But personally, I think the question is, why did Cameron's daddy name a company Blairmore? Was he trying to say that actually he really liked New Labour's more?
Huh?
Well, you see, the last Prime Minister before David Cameron was Tony Blair.
No, it wasn't. It was Gordon Brown's.
The last proper Prime Minister before David Cameron was Tony Blair. It's also a bit silly because the politicians pay tax, but the tax is where they get most of their wages. So if a politician tries to not pay as much tax, it's a bit like feeding a stick of celery to the Bank of England.
Labour MP David Skinner said that the Prime Minister was dodgy and he was kicked out of the Houses of Parliament for being not so nice.
Well, I think that was a bit not nice to Dennis, because he was only using the word dodgy. It's not like he was using a not nice word like ginger, or a swear word like a swear word. I mean, dodgy just means that you tried to dodge, and that's exactly what David Cameron had done. He had tried to dodge. So it's like Dennis was kicked out of the Houses of Parliament for speaking the truth. It makes sense now. That's why David Cameron didn't want to answer. He didn't want to give the truth, because if you speak the truth, the Speaker kicks you out of the Houses of Parliament.
In other news, the Jeremy Kyle Show has spent £10,000 on a new set of teeth for one of its guests, after lots of people on Nyce said some not nice things about her.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing to do. She comes on to say not nice things about somebody, and so lots of people says not nice things about her teeth, and they spends money on giving her some nice teeth. So maybe now that they've cleaned her mouth out, she can say nice things about people's.
Yes! Jeremy Kyle, I would like some new boobies, please. Breaking news! A company in Germany has made a new kind of helicopter with 18 rotor blades. So if some stops working, then it keeps flying. That's why it's called a volocopter.
Now, I think that's dangerous, because the last volocopters I knows of chased two children through a theme park, and they didn't stop until they were stopped by a tyrannicopter.
And we're finished with something really nice this week. The world is getting more tigers. And nice! Nice! Everybody, was worried about tigers getting extincted because there was 100,000 in 1916, but in 2010 there was only 2,200. But this year, scientists have counted 3,890, which is more and less as nice.
Oh, that's really nice. And did you know what? Disney is helping us to celebrate this week by releasing a special film about how much a tiger really loves a little boy. If you go into cinemas on Thursday, you can watch The Jungle Book and see just how desperate Shere Khan the tiger is to bring little Mowgli close to his heart.
Chipotle, did you know that Tito was Bagheera's body double when he needed to look double his body size?
Sorry, Tito.
I love you. And did you know how Shere Khan got so rich?
No, how did Shere Khan get so rich?
With offshore investments!
Bah.
Thank you for watching a Bit Nice News.
Subscribe to the Graticast for more fun videos and some more Bit Nice news.
Until next time.
Stay nice.